Yes, people, welcome back to another episode of his Dark Materials review. We're up to five,
Yeah.
The Lost Boy. This one I would say is more like a detour. It's like if it was an anime, it would be a filler. It sort of took a little.
Did it?
I feel like it did. There was important stuff happening,
Yeah,
but
I feel like it got serious.
but they're in between. They're in between stuff.
I feel like it got serious now.
It's
Okay,
serious.
okay, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I get what, okay,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, okay,
Basically,
I hear you.
we know there's a battle coming up. They're up to they're going towards the battle, but they're not there yet. So basically, this one was just covering what's happening on their journey to the place. You understand? So they're about to go and find out where the kids are, where they're being taken, all this, and on their way there, Lyra's alethiometer's gone off.
Yeah.
Like, alarm's gone off. There's something going on, and it's a ghost.
Yeah.
She's saying.
So basically, I think they initially told her to check to see what, how many people they're gonna face and all that. And she checks it. Oh, it's gonna be like 60 guys with guns, blah blah blah.
Which just does a good point. I think that's hard.
Yeah.
Imagine you're about to go into war and you can. Their defenses are here.
You know what I'm saying?
They got this many man here.
Definitely. So she reads that, but then it also then tells her, like you just started going off, like, yo, something else is going on in some town nearby that there's a ghost.
And she kind of gets like some little vision-y thing.
Yeah,
I don't get that.
Yeah,
Is she seeing that, or
is that?
I don't get how the thing works. Does she see stuff? Is that how she knows, or does she just read it as in?
Yeah.
Right.
Because technically, normally people when they read what's it called, alethiometer, they have to like search some books.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But her, she just
knows it. So I'm thinking,
is that how she knows?
She doesn't read it as in it gives you a message.
Well, no, but remember,
it sends she visions stuff maybe.
So she sees what the symbols are, but then I'm guessing it makes like a
Picture in her head.
A picture in her head. Yeah, that would make sense. I
Yeah.
think so.
I get that.
Yeah.
They did an interesting thing with her as well at the start with the witch's demon. The bird. It said something about a prophecy.
Yeah.
Cooked
So
up.
that's it.
So I think that's going to be something that's basically the underlying theme, but actually they've put it into words now. It's about a prophecy of a girl that she can't know what she's going to do, otherwise she'll fail.
She fell, yeah.
And she's not going to walk alone.
Yeah, which is mad. That whole destiny thing kind of was mad. It was like, which kind of started making it literally tripped me off for like about 5 minutes. I had to pause it, I had to come back. Because it's the whole point of destiny, right? Because it's like, if you know your destiny, are you going to fulfill your destiny?
Yeah.
No, if you know and then decide not to do it, then...
Was you meant to not do it?
Yeah, exactly.
If
was you meant to
if my destiny is that I'm
destiny?
going to sit in this chair, and then I sit in the chair,
Okay, cool.
did I actually choose to sit in the chair?
Yeah.
But then, if I don't sit in the chair,
You know what I'm saying?
was I told that I'm not that I'm gonna sit in the chair so that I wouldn't?
Yes. Okay. So let's say
You understand that?
That's literally why for 5 minutes I was this was my mind right now for 5 minutes before I said okay back to the movie back to the series. But exactly. So let's say your destiny is you're meant to sit in that chair. That's it, right? Okay. But then normally you wouldn't know. You walk into the thing. You walk into the studio. You sit in the chair. Cool. You've fulfilled your destiny, right? But then on your way, I don't go, oh, by the way, I see future and blah, 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 blah. Your destiny is to sit in the chair. And knowing you, I'm not even saying that's a joke. This is this guy. You're probably like, nah, I don't want to do it.
I was gonna, but now you told me.
Now you told me I don't want to do it anymore. And then you don't do it. Does that now mean your destiny was wrong or was the destiny meant to? That's why this whole time traveling, that's why time travel doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's just...
What actually happened? What's set in
then
stone?
I get the whole... then people are now using the whole alternate universe as like a loophole around this. It's like, well, in one universe, you still sit in that chair, but then in another universe, you don't sit in that chair. But anyway, that was my brain for 5 minutes. Back to the series. Carry on.
So there's this whole... They've laid that out, the destiny thing. So I don't know where they're going to go with that, but I think that's the underlying thing. But yeah, they're on their way. Something I thought of as well, just while we're off topic. I don't know if this is a random one or not. You know, the witch's demon is there without the witch.
Yeah.
I clocked Lyra's mum's demons can travel far from her, innit?
Do you think she's a witch?
Yeah. Because I was thinking, as the thing was going overhead, I'm thinking.
Because the witch was later on. The witch does
But then
mention
I don't
as
know
well.
because when we see the witch later on, she's I don't know, she's got
Oh,
powers. I feel like
yeah.
Lyra's mum would be using powers and stuff.
I mean, maybe she doesn't know. I don't know. Maybe she knows, but she kind of
I'm
still.
thinking either she's a witch somehow,
Yeah.
or she's something else like that.
Yeah.
But that's what I was thinking when I saw the thing flying overhead, and I was thinking, how is that there? And then the witch isn't there. Then it was like, oh, I know someone else like that.
That is true. I didn't think about that. But yeah, that is a good
It might
point.
be completely
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah. But that's a good point. Because because the thing is, they did mention it that Mrs. Coulter, which is her mum,
Yeah.
her demon can.
They've made a thing
Yeah,
out of
they've
it.
made a
They've
thing
made
of
a thing
it.
out of it.
So it can't just be just did it for the sake of doing its sake. So yeah, I didn't think about that, but that's a good point. That is a good point. But yeah, so obviously the witch, I think it's the demon that was narrating in the beginning,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we're saying how she's gonna meet a guy, the paths are and they're gonna like walk together, and then shows the guy, and William, right?
And he's in our world.
And he's in our world, yeah, because you know what I clocked? They didn't have demons, right?
Nah.
So he's in our world, or basically our world, and I don't know, man. His whole mum thing got me. Like it touched me. I don't know why. I kind of felt because it's like
His mum's got mental health
Yeah.
issues, but because his dad's gone missing,
So I think that kind of tripped her up.
isn't his dad meant to be the guy?
I think that's the guy with the big.
So a couple of
demon.
episodes ago, where we're talking about the guy who could cross worlds
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
what's his name?
Lord Boru. Yeah,
The guy.
my guy,
The
man,
guy.
like
Before he was crossing worlds, this guy was.
yeah,
So it looks like he's from whatever world he's come from. He's got a family there,
yeah.
but maybe he came from the demon world, the world where they got demons. He's landed on our world, met a woman, had a family, and then gone missing.
I didn't
Is that
think
what's
about
happened? Or did he
I
go
think-
there and
yeah, I
then get a
think-
demon?
Yeah, because that's I literally put down my note, right? Because in the picture he has the demon, right? The big ass, and Lord Boru was saying, well, people would notice some guy with some big ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he can't just, in the previous, I think he mentioned something like that he can't just, blend in because he's getting some big ass.
That's not true though, is it?
I mean, we do see people walking around. With big
I see
ass-
people walking around with animals.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so I mean, fair enough. That
I
is
think
true.
these guys just haven't heard of pets. Like,
That is a good point. But yeah, saying that, then does that now mean that when he crosses over into our world,
does he
does
lose
the
it?
demon like had
Where's
have
it go?
to, because I'm guessing because obviously I don't know. Does he
Wait,
come
what's his
with
name
him?
again? Borrow.
Lord Boru. That's
Borrow.
The black guy.
Where does his snake go when he's in our world? Do we see it?
Yeah, because he remember he shows it to the guy. The guy wanted to see it.
Yeah. So they can cross over.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
So he's come over with a demon, must
Yeah.
have,
So
unless
which
there's a
means-
way of going from our world to their world and getting a demon, and he's got.
So yeah, does that mean exactly? So does that mean that, let's say he was born in this world? Does that mean that when he found the path and went into that world, he just got a demon? Or like you said, it might be a case where he was born in that world, has a demon already, came into our world,
family.
then met some woman like, oh, Pengton.
And
You know what I'm
then,
saying?
yep, come on. He was doing his thing. He was doing his thing.
And then that's obviously knowing that this is not just two words. It wasn't. He couldn't just stay.
And then the agencies have come after him. The magisterium's come after him. Like, you know too much.
Yeah, that is a good point.
But
Fair enough.
the storyline with that is this woman's got mental health issues
Yeah.
because her man's been talking about different worlds, which is understandable.
yeah,
But she does some mad.
yeah.
on the
Like, I think
table.
it's like a calming down thing.
I don't know. I think that's something to do with like the code or whatever to the.
Do you think?
Yeah, I reckon she's trying to talk to him or something.
Nah, but she did it, and she did that at the finger as well at the school when she.
Yeah, but she's
Oh.
pranging out again there, isn't it? And she's
So I think it's like a calming
Maybe.
down. Maybe it's a code, but it also helps her like calm
Yeah.
down because both times she did it, she was kind of
Pranging
going
out,
off.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, but that whole thing it got to me because where it got to me was you could tell that she knows that she's not
she's a good
okay.
actress as well.
She's very good.
She's a
actress.
good actress.
It got me like it literally. I was watching. I was like, because it's like she knows that she's not quote unquote okay.
She's got bare information. She's not allowed to tell anyone.
You get
Plus,
what
she's
I'm
got to
saying?
protect her son. And
exactly.
everyone thinks she's crazy.
Exactly. Because now, when she was telling him about the guys following her, he's like, "Oh, of
He's
course,
like, it's
Mom."
right. There's no one following you.
Yeah.
Mom. There's no one following you.
But it's like, there is someone following.
There's 100% someone following you, and he's got a snake.
You guess, you get me. So I just feel bad that she just record that crazy. But who knows? That's what was going on in today's world. All the people that were quote unquote crazy,
True.
they've just
Maybe they just
they
know some
have a
shit.
higher knowledge than we do. So, and because we can't get
They're
to
stressing
that-
them out.
Yeah,
I hear that.
that is mad.
But it was
Like,
good.
got
It
to
was
me,
good
though.
acting.
It's a
The
very-
bad,
yeah.
as much as that was good acting, the bit that I was just like, "What's this?" Was the bullies at school. Oh, I don't know where they got them actors.
Yeah, I
And
mean, they're kids,
maybe the
isn't
scripting. It was just a bit. They walked past and went, "Freak."
I think
I was
it's-
like, "Ah, come on, if you're gonna bully someone, do it properly." Like, trip him up or take something. Who walks past someone and just says "freak"?
Yeah, but then also, why is that because of his mom, or has he done something that makes him a freak? Because
Yeah.
yes, everyone obviously when the whole boxing thing happened, she comes in, which
Then,
kind of made me
then
feel.
the bully starts being weird again.
Which kind of made me feel bad though, because she's like, "Oh, I shouldn't have come." And then
Yeah.
left. I was like, "Oh, my heart." Anyway, so yeah, but him calling the Will a freak, is that because
He's done something.
Will has done something weird? Because he also kind of has, I don't know,
Whatever it
powers.
is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And or it's just because that his mom has quote unquote issues. But yeah, I think. But the guy, I like that thing though. The whole, obviously, I think Borio has gone into the house to look for something because you know when she was like,
Yeah,
"Something's
she
not
could tell
right."
someone's been in the
Yeah,
house.
it's like something is not right. But obviously, the guy,
When-
her son,
When he confronted her as well, I rated that.
yeah, he was like,
He stepped out with game.
it's like,
He's
it's like
come out like this.
like-
Hands together, was like, "Oh, I knew John. I'm from Oxford." It's like, come on.
like, what is that? What?
What? What? No, I didn't know that.
Come on.
Nah, he stepped out.
Yeah.
Smooth. It was the little side step out of the bushes.
Trust me. Trust So it's like a Bedman hand roll.
Yeah, it's like, "Oh, what? You're single now?"
But yeah, but so that happens. Obviously, I think after that he probably went in to look for something, but didn't find it. But now
Yeah, she's got them letters.
them
here.
letters from.
I want to know what's in them letters.
Yeah, same
The missing guy has wrote the crazy woman letters, which must have some mad information.
Yeah, and also sending them money like has like a not sending them, but probably has like
An
account
update.
that,
Anytime I get an update, I'm
Sending-
sending. I've figured this out. I'm here now. I'm
yeah.
doing this.
But I'm talking about like the money that they traced. You know.
Oh yeah.
Which
yeah,
but I think he already has like an account that's just sending them money every time.
Yeah.
But like they said, he has to have known that he's going away for like a very long time for him to have that amount, more or less, quote unquote, set up to be able to take care of them. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway, I think that was dope. But then, man, like what's his name, Coram,
Yeah, with the witch.
with the witch. I got, but hold on,
Sly old
but
dog.
hold on. Would you call her a cougar?
Ooh.
Because she's 300 years old, and he's old too.
How old would
So-
she have been? She would have been like, yeah, she would have still been 300 years old when he was like 20 years ago, innit?
But nah, she's
Pretty
almost-
much.
Nah, she's,
Unless she's
nah,
just turned
I think-
300.
Yeah, I think the age carries on, but she just looks the same. That's it.
Yeah, she's a cool.
So she
I
probably,
rate
she
it.
put like 200 and something when they met.
yeah.
But she looks good though. She looks like besides the whole,
he goes, oh, you haven't changed.
Haven't
And
changed.
she's like, you have.
basically. But
She goes, you don't look so different.
yeah,
And you see him go,
of course I'm old, man.
what?
But anyway, so she's like she can fly and stuff, right? So
I want to know what powers
what
she's
the
got. Can
powers
she
they
like
have.
shoot shit out of her hands?
yeah, and she like make time stop and things like that. I don't know.
I hope so.
It has to be cool. You can't do all and then it's like you just could fly. That's
You're a witch. What can you do? Oh, okay, I sort of.
I could fly,
fly.
and then my demon could go
And?
after me. And
Well, while I'm flying, I can drop things on them and give me something heavy.
but yeah. So obviously, he lost the son or the child.
Yeah, they lost
with-
their kid.
Yeah, with say disease or something. But
And then he didn't get angry about it. She must have got pissed off. and
yeah,
ran
I
away
think
with the
that's
other
why.
witches.
Yeah, I think that's why they kind of got. There was like a separation between them. But obviously, after on, Maga was crying like.
I like him as well.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
he stays out being a bitch. Like, Cora,
But anyway,
I still love you.
but anyway,
But then they started talking about the North. She knows everything. I would just
Yeah.
interrogate this woman and her bird. They know bare shit.
yeah,
She starts to like, he's like, oh, the something about the he's looking for that city in the lights.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, it's there.
yeah.
She just basically says, yeah, it's there.
But-
We've known about it.
We just can't
We just can't get,
get there because we're witches, basically.
but we know about it.
Yeah,
we have known about it. So,
Yeah.
and then he's like a bit shocked about it. And she says, when the Northern Lights happen,
Yeah.
anything can happen. And he goes, "What, anything?"
Yeah,
and she says, "Not here."
no.
He was trying to be.
I was trying to drop
didn't
game.
care. He
He
didn't
was trying to drop game. He was like, "Yep, okay."
You know what,
anything.
anything. She goes, "Not here." Nah, I rate
yeah.
it. I rate it.
So yeah, so that, I see. You know, when you have to shoot a shot. You know what I'm saying? Any chance
me.
you get,
He's getting
any,
old now.
Any opening you get, you have to.
He's
you
getting
know,
old
get
now,
in there.
and he's a
But,
witch. I don't
yeah.
blame him. I don't blame him.
So but anyway, so that happened. But Yorick though, I love him, man. Like the polar bear.
I don't like his voice.
Nah, I love. What
His
do you
voice
mean?
is
We had this
great.
conversation last time.
Yeah.
Don't piss me off. His voice is.
It sounds like a bear. It sounds like a
Exactly,
bear, but it's
so-
just a bit.
What do you want?
I don't know.
What do you want?
It's a bit off.
Like how?
It's a bit off. There's
How?
just something.
Philly, do you know why I like him? His voice suits his personality, which is, I'm tired of everyone's.
I like this personality.
You know what I'm
I like his
saying?
personality.
I'm
And
tired of
when he's
everyone's-
going into his story, because he went into his story in this
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
I rate that a bit.
So
So,
it's like-
he's a prince.
yeah. He's a Bavbad. What's the name of the thing again? No, South Bad. Can't remember the name of their clan. I love the way he says it. Like I'm a Bavbad.
He says it like he's from there. You know what I'm saying? He says it with chest.
Okay.
He says it like he's from there.
South Bad Bear or something. But he then killed someone. But he
Yeah.
never says why though.
Or who?
He did say you should ask me why, but then he just said, "Oh, I was out of my mind." But then what does that mean?
Did he get drunk?
Yeah, because that's the same thing that also happened.
He got drunk in that town, innit?
Oh yeah. And that's how that's why
If they bring a topic of alcoholism in with polar bears, I rate it. Like the connection there is a bit mad. We're gonna tackle this topic.
But
We're gonna do it with polar bears.
I read that. I read that. But yeah, so they did that for but I still love him. I love characters that just, they don't
I like
care,
characters that
but-
aren't good.
but
They're
yeah,
on the good side,
but they end up-
they're not good.
Yeah, so it's like they don't care about nothing.
Indifferent.
But at the same time, they end up having like the biggest heart and doing the best for everyone. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, just chilling, innit? But anyway,
And he lets Lyra ride him still.
yeah.
And I like the bar he goes, "Hold on tight, I won't be gentle."
be gentle.
It's like, that's what Corin should have said.
That's
That's what Corin should have said to the witch. Get some bars from Europe.
This guy. But yeah, so he's still, but they're still kind of getting along in it because she tries to kind of like chill with him, kind of like get.
Yeah, that's good.
kind of like,
That bit of script there is good. I like what they do with her as well. They keep her as like the child, like her childishness,
Yeah.
but not stupid.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like it's still like we're still getting information from
Yeah.
it, but she's saying it in a way like a kid would. I rate it. I do rate how the script is written. Certain parts.
So anyway, back to the ghost now. So they've now gone into that town. They've now seen the ghost, and turns out to be.
And then Pan suddenly comes out of nowhere. I clocked. He's not been in it the whole thing, but now he's an Arctic Fox thing.
Yeah, but they keep on
They got
changing, innit? Yeah.
CGI. They've
Of
spent the
course,
bill
on the
polar
wasn't
bear.
there? Yeah, yeah.
I was thinking that.
Same,
It's like as soon as because he wasn't in it for a bit, then he appeared. It's like they're getting the money's worth. They're getting the money's worth now.
But so now they've gone to the town. There's no one in the town. The town is empty basically. They've gone into the. I was expecting some maddest jump scare. I was like,
I was expecting something scary.
some
It's all
mad,
dark. There's
mad,
nothing
and there's
going
like
on.
no sound. It was like
Yeah.
it was like the proper horror movie type of
Trust me.
build up. I was like, oh.
And I was thinking there's gonna be a ghost.
Yeah. So,
I was thinking there's gonna be a ghost. There's
Same.
gonna be something here.
but then turns out to be a man like Billy,
Yeah, it's a bit peak.
and he has no demon now.
Nah, he's fucked up.
So it's like ghost.
He's
is like-
alive, but
he's alive,
he's
but
fucked up.
He's just there.
He's just not there. He's just
not there.
he's a shell, innit?
Shell of himself, so it's like a ghost. And obviously takes him back home. And yeah, that was a bit sad, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
man. It's a dead
takes him
kid.
back
pretty
home.
much.
Yeah.
They look at and then they carry this. He's only little.
And then they just told him just to go to his demon basically.
We don't know what they've done to him, but
Yeah, so
Some
that's
madness.
I'll get to that at the end, innit? But
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so obviously then the mom, Macosta, or her name is, was like, oh, let's go to your demon. So
That was good
Yeah,
acting
just
as well.
like-
We're watching her with her kid,
And
and then she's got to like tell him like you can die basically.
basically, and she died. It breaks her. innit?
That was good.
It's like you're looking for someone for like however long you're looking for the person, and then the person just dies. You know what I'm saying? You find the person and they just They're not.
That's, do you know
first
what?
of all,
That is worse than they're dead already. And
you
then
get what I'm
you
saying?
bring them back.
Because first of all, you get them back, and they're not even there anymore, right? That's number one. And then number two, end up just
I don't know though.
I'm
She
to
got
let
to
them
say
go.
goodbye.
yeah. At least she looks at he looks
got
at
to say
her.
goodbye.
Yeah, so at least he heard her a little bit. So that's better, innit? So yeah, fair enough. So that's and I love that song though. It's like it kind of like I was there like.
Do you know what?
Like-
Yeah, when it comes to emotional scenes, they're good at it.
They're very good.
Like
they know
what was the bit where they were all getting like motivated to
It
go
was,
to a battle a couple
it was
episodes ago.
after Lara tells them about the gobblers thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they know how to do that. Especially like the gypsies.
I know how to make the emotions run, innit?
So that happened, and then next up, those people
Mm.
come through.
I wasn't expecting that.
Same. It kind of came from nowhere,
Because
literally.
it's like winding up to the end of the episode.
Yes, I was thinking, okay, maybe what's gonna happen now, and then they
We've
basically,
already had that as well, that bombshell, like that's gonna end, and now Lyra's captured.
basically, and then it turns out it's the same people that got Billy because
Yeah.
they had the same outfit.
She
and all
was
that.
slipping, man.
Very. How?
went-
Why
she
not
went,
wake? You get what I'm saying? Why
Save
not wake?
the guy, comes back, and now you're captured.
Nah, she didn't even save him. Nah, she just looks at him.
She didn't even save the guy.
Yeah, she just like looks at him like instead of you to shout. I hate that. When you come out, you see someone is lying there. Instead of you going, "Oh, what is that?" You shout. You be like, "Yo!" And she was sleeping with what's his name? The air balloon guy.
Yeah.
She wake him up. Why have to go out there alone?
Sneaking around, she deserved to get captured. She pisses me off, man. She pisses me off. She should know as well. Do you know what it is, yeah? She's meant to be this kid that comes from the streets. She's meant to be like this
Used to be,
streetwise kid.
yeah.
She's not streetwise. Out again. She's been captured twice in 5 episodes.
That's true.
Fuck off, man.
That is true. So that obviously happened.
Do you know what it is, yeah? If they're saying that there's going to be 2 main characters, I'm leaving it in the hands of the kid with the mum with the mental health. Let him take over because he's not been captured. He's here boxing, fighting, man, looking after his mum who's got mental health. Nah, she's slacking. Pissing me off.
So now to find out what do they do with the demons, basically. So
Yeah.
and because like the lady was mentioning the fact that they got her in a good time because the demon hasn't fully formed.
So there's something to do with their age.
Yeah,
When they come to a certain, which is what they were saying before when they're saying when you get to a certain age, your demon's gonna settle.
yeah.
So maybe they've got to catch it.
Before that, because she tried to catch what's it called? She tried to test it out, make sure she's of the right age. Tried to catch up cat on pound. She turns into the butterfly and she's like, "Yep, that's it. Well done, guys." Basically, it got her in the right time. But so yeah, that kind of happened.
And it just ends there.
And,
now.
yeah, and then you know,
But this is what they keep doing, isn't it?
Of course.
If they'd ended with the kid dying, it would have been like, sour. But they always end it on.
Yeah. So
what's
what's
happening
happening
now?
now? Yeah. But yeah, so that was a good. I think that was a good episode. I think
it was a good episode.
I think it's starting to now pick up because I think the last episode 4 was kind of.
Do you know what it is? I like things in series where they do that. They take a little dip from the main story. You're still getting at the main story, but like I said, you've just taken a little detour
to give more
character development.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just getting some. You're just taking some time out to get some backstory
Yeah.
into what's going on with them personally. And also, it's just not like, wait, why is this happening? Why are they reacting like this?
Yeah.
It just makes things make sense more. Also, we've had a better look at the real. Well, I don't know if it's real world, our world, but I don't know if they're gonna do a whole episode where it's just focusing on that. I feel like we need to.
Definitely.
We spend so much time in that world,
Yeah.
and then like 10 minutes.
I guess obviously with William now they're gonna have to be doing that a little bit more.
They're gonna have to start bringing him in more now.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good episode in general. Hopefully, since I don't even watch the previews for the next one because I don't like.
No, I didn't watch it.
don't
I can't. I'm guessing it's gonna be a case of I don't know how long is Lyra gonna be in this prison.
That's the truth. Now, but thing is, how? Also, my question is: are those the gobblers?
Is this another agency just
What's
doing
another
their thing?
agency? I mean, it has to be though because the gobblers captured Billy, right? And these people had Billy because they were wearing
it's
the
gotta
same
be
suit. I
them.
think it has to be them.
It's gotta be them.
So does
They
that
seem
mean that?
too like unprofessional.
Yeah, and then
what I'm saying?
does that mean that is Lyra's mom's people then? Because she's meant to be part of.
But
the
she gave a
gobblers.
fake name, innit? That's what I rated. That's where her little streetwise
Yeah,
thing came out. As
Lizzie.
soon as they asked the new name, she went, "It's Lizzie."
Lizzie.
And then they tried to
think-
catch her up.
yeah,
She got-
like, what was
they
her
went
name again?
Right, let's move. What's your name again? And she went, Lizzie.
Lizzie, it's like, I say no more, say no more.
cool.
I see that.
Yeah, she was on it with that. But yeah, as soon as she says her real name, I don't know, is she gonna say her real name? Will she think like that?
I don't know, but we just have to see because now I want to see now. Does that mean does Mrs. Coulter is that her people? She gonna then come because she's meant to be part.
But
of
then what are all the
right?
gypsies going to be doing?
They don't know.
They're not going to know where she is. Are they going to carry on moving now? They're going to have to stop for a bit. She slowed down the plan now.
Basically, I've been an idiot.
Trust me, she fucked up. But yeah, he's Dark Materials, episode 6 next, BBC One. Bow.